Tommy dreamed of winning the Sunshine Sprint, the town's big race. He watched older kids run, wishing he could be as fast. So Tommy made a plan: wake up early, practice, and never give up. With each step, he chased his dream, feeling proud and excited for the journey ahead. Tommy was ready to run. Practice began the next day before the sun was up. Tommy's new shoes felt stiff as he started his first lap around the park. His legs were heavy, his breath loud, but he kept going. Some days were tough: hot sun, muddy paths, tired muscles. He saw other kids playing, but he stuck to his plan. Champions, he reminded himself, are made when no one is watching. Doubt crept in. "You're not fast enough," whispered a voice in his head. Sometimes he tripped and scraped his knee, but he saw it as proof he was trying. Each day of practice was like putting a coin in a piggy bank. He didn't see results right away, but he trusted the process. Tommy was building strength and character, step by step. Hard work wasn't always fun, but it was always worth it. He learned to push through tiredness and ignore distractions. Every run made him a little stronger. He was getting closer to his goal, even if progress was slow. Tommy realized that effort mattered more than instant results. He was investing in himself, one lap at a time. The path was hard, but he kept moving forward. Each practice was a victory over quitting. Tommy's determination grew with every challenge. He learned that real growth happens when things get tough. He was proud of every step, no matter how small. The finish line felt a little closer each day. Tommy knew he was changing, inside and out. He was becoming the runner, and the person, he wanted to be. The hard path was making him stronger. 1 week before the race, Tommy hit a wall, not of bricks, but of feelings. He was exhausted, and his practice times were getting slower. Sitting on a park bench, the thought of quitting shouted in his mind. "What's the point? You can't win. Just give up." The idea of sleeping in and playing games sounded so easy. For a moment, quitting felt like a relief. But then, Tommy remembered why he started. He wanted to see if he could do it, to feel proud for trying his best. He pictured himself crossing the finish line smiling. It wasn't about the medal, it was about keeping a promise to himself. That memory reignited his dream. The urge to quit faded to a whisper. Tommy stood up, looked at the path, and took a deep breath. He realized he couldn't control winning, but he could control his effort. He chose to keep going, to finish what he started. Tommy decided to believe in himself one more time. He knew the real victory was in not giving up. The wall he faced became just another step on his journey. Tommy learned that doubt is part of every challenge. What mattered was pushing through it. He was ready to keep running, no matter how hard it got. Tommy's promise to himself was stronger than any fear. He stood tall, determined to see his journey through. Giving up was no longer an option. With new motivation, Tommy changed his mindset. He stopped worrying about winning and focused on finishing. The finish line became his victory. This shift took away the pressure and fear. Now he was running his own race, against doubt, not other kids. Practice became a celebration of his hard work. Each step reminded him of his strength and progress. Tommy started talking to himself positively. "I will do my best. My body is strong." These thoughts fueled his spirit and helped him push through. He realized believing in himself was his secret superpower. The night before the race, Tommy laid out his clothes and looked at his plan. He felt peace, knowing he had done everything he could. He wasn't nervous. He was ready. Tommy fell asleep dreaming of crossing the finish line, proud of his effort. He knew the real reward was in trying his best. The race was just the final lap of his journey. Tommy was ready to show himself what he was made of. He was ready to run. Race day arrived. The park buzzed with excitement. Tommy lined up with the other runners, feeling a flicker of doubt. He remembered his goal: finish the race and do his best. The starting pistol fired. Tommy ran at his own pace. He focused on his breath, his training, and one step at a time. Cheering parents and friends lined the path. Tommy saw his family's sign, "Go Tommy, go!" and felt a surge of pride. Near the end, his legs burned and quitting whispered again. But Tommy remembered the early mornings, the rainy days, and the promise he made to himself. He pushed harder, using every bit of energy. The finish line came into view. Tommy crossed it, arms raised and smiling wide. He didn't win first place, but he finished strong. Pride washed over him. He had done it. Tommy realized the real victory was in not giving up. He had faced challenges and kept going. He believed in himself, and that was better than any medal. Tommy learned that trying your best is what makes you a champion. The Sunshine Sprint was over, but his journey had changed him. Tommy walked away, proud and happy. He knew he could chase any dream as long as he never gave up, and that was the greatest prize of all.